Ladies from Glasgow and the surrounding areas united on the 8th of March at Glasgow's first bus depot to celebrate International Women's Day. The First Minister paid a special visit to remind us how far we've come in achieving gender equality, but how far we still have to go.
Well, International Women's Day is a really important date in the calendar. It gives us a chance to celebrate the progress that women have made. You know, women today have got opportunities our mothers and grandmothers could only have dreamed of. But it's also an opportunity to remind ourselves how much more progress we still need to make to eliminate the gender pay gap, make sure there's equal representation, end career segregation, and build a world where we've got genuine gender equality.
First Bus aimed to sustain equal opportunities within their workforce and launched an open recruitment event on the special day.
International Women's Day is really important to us. We're particularly underrepresented by women in our workplace, both from our engineering side and also our driver side. So we thought it was a good way of trying to redress the balance by having a recruitment day or recruitment interest day, if you like, that's focused solely on attracting ladies to come along and have a try, even if they don't apply to be a bus driver. Just come and have a try the bus, and try and improve our balance, really.
Despite First Bus and many other national and international workforces leading the way in achieving gender equality, it's evident that the glass ceiling still exists for females in some workplaces.
There is still a glass ceiling. I think there's lots and lots of cracks in it now, and slowly but surely it's been broken. There's also what can often be called a sticky floor, that women can find it harder to get on. So we need to tackle it from both ends, and we should do that in a range of different ways, starting in school, making it much more clear to girls that there's no careers that should be off limits for them, encouraging men in fact to go into some traditionally female occupations as well, and then working through the whole economy to make sure that women get treated fairly, that the workplace is conducive to women, that they get paid fairly, and that women are properly represented where the big decisions are taken.
At First Bus, in what was once a man's world, has become an equitable field for both men and women. But how must this feel for their female employees?
I feel proud that I'm a woman and I'm a bus driver. When people come on and they see a woman, I think sometimes they're quite shocked. So they are that you're a woman and you can drive, as they say, a big machine. I just think it should be every woman out there, if you have got this vision that you want to do something, you go out and you do it. Don't let anybody stop you. And if you want to go higher up in some companies that you're in, or if you feel as if you've got more potential out there to go higher, do it. Definitely do it.
We celebrate International Women's Day now with proudness and glee at how far we've come as a nation in creating gender equality. But what can we hope for within the next 10 years?
There's no doubt that women have made lots of progress since I was a teenager. In my field of politics, that's true. I'm the First Minister, the first woman First Minister. There's many more women in politics now than was the case when I was first entering politics, when it was very, very male dominated. That said, it's still quite a male field to be in. Male cultures dominate. There's still a lot of misogyny towards women. You don't have to look very far on social media to find that. So progress has been made, there's no denying that, and we should celebrate it, but there is still a long way to go. And I hope that before too long all of these issues that we're still talking about today have really been consigned to history. I think over the next 10 years we should have it as an aim to see equal representation in decision-making bodies. We should certainly aim to have closed, if not completely eliminated, the pay gap. We should continue to be standing up against sexism and misogyny and discrimination against women. When I became First Minister, I used the example of my niece, who was 8 then, and she's now 12, although going on 26 I think. But by the time she's a young woman, I would really like to think that all of these big issues that still dominate public debate today, the gender pay gap, underrepresentation, sexism, that all of these things are as historic to her generation as the suffragettes are to our generations.
Celebrations have been in full swing here at First Bus in Glasgow, from ladies and gentlemen too. And you never know, I could be picking you up from your local stop soon too. Ruth Suter, That's TV.